Hello.
Hello.
We are away for a night in Southampton area for a wedding reception.
Workmate of yours?
Workmate of mine, and we just arrived at our thing. We thought we'd do a little vlog in case we do anything, and then we can put this on the beginning because content. But yeah, we are staying in a place called the Mansion, which sounds very regal and opulent, which it does look like it from the outside. But it's like an old stately home that's been converted by the looks of it into apartments and sort of studio flats almost, but they're not flats, obviously rooms. Yeah, it's quite nice. So this is the room. So let me just... Well, we've got the front door over here, which Bob is demonstrating. Should we come in? Then when you come in, there's like a dining table straight in front of the door, which we've just put our jackets and the laptop on. The window outside, and then this side you've got the living area. So you've got kitchenette with all you could want. The view isn't anything to be desired necessarily. It's not horrible, obviously, but this is obviously what used to be the grounds of this building. We are in what the lady on reception said was the extension. However, we know the extension isn't exactly brand new if we look at the windows. They're quite old windows, single glazed. But it's actually quite warm in here. And then if we go through to here, this little archway type thing. This is the bedroom area. It doesn't have a door because it's only obviously one bedroom. You don't really need a door. Again, all you can need, we've got the storage there. It's got these little heaters which are kicking out quite a bit of heat, so not too bad. Little wardrobe here, which does have some extra cushions. It's got our stuff already hanging in it, and it's got an ironing board as well. So I'm assuming there's an iron somewhere. I haven't seen the iron.
It's under the sink.
It's under the sink, Bob says. It does have all the mod cons. It's got a hairdryer, which we shan't be using.
I certainly won't be.
No. And then the bathroom. Basic. So you've got shower. Oh, switching on the light. Shower and a bath. Little sink, obviously, because you need that. The toilet.
With its mismatched seat to toilet.
Yeah, it's got a round toilet with the, sort of roundish toilet with a square toilet seat. We have noticed that it doesn't have any soap. But yeah, that's the room. That's where we're staying. We will show you the outside of it when we get outside again to show you what it looks like. But we just need to relax for a bit until we need to head off, which is shortly. It's about 12 minutes to the reception. I'm going to drive just because it's easier. Cheaper. The taxi was like £9 and we're only like 3 miles away. And I don't really drink anyway, so it doesn't really bother me too much. I just noticed it's got a washing machine as well. I never saw that. But yeah, the drive down here was good. No traffic. Obviously, it's not far from us. So it's only about an hour. Well, it's an hour and 15 minutes. We're in Swindon, and this is near Southampton. So yeah, we're going to sit down, possibly relax for a minute. I'm going to have a glass of water because I'm parched. And then we will head to the reception. We won't be filming at the reception, just so everyone knows. We might show you the outside, but I'm not going to film at the reception. But the reason we're doing this is because we might be doing stuff on the way home tomorrow, so we can make it a weekend vlog.
God, that looks so pale in that.
Yeah, it's the light, Bob. It's the light.
They look white. Like a ghost.
Stand by the window. Stand by the window. Here, stand by the window. See, you look less like a ghost now.
No.
Yeah, you do.
Still look pasty white.
You're fine. Anyway, we'll catch up.
What I need is to go back to Florida and get the sunshine.
Oh, we will be going back to Florida. But anyway, we will carry on, relax, and then we'll head off. Here's the front of the mansion. We're over in that extension bit over there. There's the front. They've got some like pods over there that I thought when I looked at them on the booking that they were rooms, but it turns out they look like their seating area for food. So we're just heading towards the car now. Try not to get run over. We're off to our reception, so we will catch up with you later because I'm not filming there.
The next morning.
Right. Last you would have seen us was just before the reception last night, because we didn't film obviously the reception because it's not our place to do that. It's somebody else's wedding reception. So, but we just checked out of the hotel, the mansion. How do you enjoy the stay?
It's a lovely, beautiful building from the outside.
Yeah.
The room's basic but comfortable.
Yeah.
And Anna, the receptionist, last night and this morning, it was lovely. Such a laugh as well.
When we turned up, she was on the phone. It must have been like an annoying customer because she had like a face like thunder. But as soon as she came off the phone, her face was lit up and she was lovely. So she was really helpful. But yeah, we just checked out. So we looked at Portchester Castle, and you can't book tickets in advance at the moment. We can, but they're not for this weekend, so we don't know whether they've sold out already. We're going to pop to Titchfield Abbey, which is only about 8 minutes drive from here, and see what it's like, have a look around, and we'll take you with us. And then we can go to the shops afterwards.
A few moments later.
Right, we made it to Titchfield Abbey. It was difficult to find the car park. It was like the narrowest entrance ever to get into the car park for it. We might sort of show you that in a minute because there's not much here to see, so we'll just sort of wander around. There is a garden centre right in front of us just there, which we'll probably pop to afterwards if Bob wants to.
Oh, I can be tempted.
We do like a garden centre anyway.
We're that sort of couple.
We are that couple. So yeah, we're going to go and explore. It's just ruins. I don't think there's a lot to explore. I've never been to Titchfield Abbey. I've done Portchester Castle, but never done Titchfield. So I thought it would be a good one to come to because I've never done it too. So we can explore together.
Yeah.
Yay, let's go. Here's the Abbey. And then that little gate over there in the wall is where you have to drive in. That's quite narrow. Oh, I'm right in the way. Information about the Abbey. So which bit's the bit that's left? Oh, probably none of that.
So no, this is. You've got two towers there. The only bit I can see the towers is this bit.
Yeah, it could be.
It's lots of turrets. I don't know. Doesn't seem to matter. That's the thing. This is what they used to be there. I think.
Yeah.
This is what used to be there. So
There might be more information. Quite a bit of grounds to walk around. Well, I say grounds, grass, and then you can see the foundations of all the old walls there. You just find another bit of information, which we can now see that's this bit here. So you've got this bit here by the looks of it. So it seems to be that one we were looking at was up to 1537, and then from 1537, when it was granted to Thomas Wrothsley, if that's how you say it, that's when it changed. Going inside the Abbey. Old fireplace.
you see all the different doorways on different levels.
Yeah, I like the doorways, and then you can see all the fireplaces too. I've got some information here. Oh, okay, it gives you some how they convert it. So you've got like what it looked like as the Abbey, and then
Oh, so that would originally
Cool.
been
a door.
a door rather than the fireplace.
Yeah, that's interesting. Amazing how these still stay standing, isn't it? Almost dropped my phone. That would be good. You can't see anything up there. I was looking to see if you can see any light up the chimney. Breath, but you can't. Inside one of the towers. You've got a staircase in this one. Obviously they've blocked it off to stop you from going in it. But yeah, pretty narrow. Can't really see it from here, it's focusing on the bars. There you go. It's interesting. I like these ruins. It's so interesting to see kind of what they look like. Though it's more grounds, it is just it would have been part of the abbey before. But just seen here, there's an old tiled floor in here. You can't really see the detail on it, but there is some patterns still on it. Hear the pigeons up the tower. But yeah, that's cool. Can you see the pattern, Bob, on those tiles?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Like they've blocked it off, obviously, stop people from walking all over it. I just tripped over this as well because I'm clumsy. There's a few more signs out here. But yeah, this is part of the abbey too. Would have been part of the abbey originally. Just saw on the other side that there's these little areas that are covered over, and it says do not walk on tiles. But yeah, there's some more preserved tiles here. Again, you can see the patterns. I'm assuming they've covered them up because of the weather. They don't want them deteriorating. There's not much left of the abbey, really. Some more tiles there, Bob. And some more in here. That's cool. Tell you what, it's not very warm today. Sun's out, but my hands are freezing. Got an open bit here, so open and then I'm inside. It's a spook at the door. Oh, he's going down in the lift. Down the stair. Oh dear. Ah. Yes, that's mainly it so far. We've done most of it already. But it's only ruins, but it's still nice to see. I find it really fascinating. I don't know whether anyone else does, and Bob does.
Yeah. Imagine all the joists were for the floors, and you got and like you've access to the stairways and all these sort of archways and that.
Yeah, you got all the floor joists, as Bob's saying, the archways for the doors, the fireplaces that would have been on those floors. I like the way you can see like the difference in the brick as well, or the plaster. I don't know whether it's brick that's gone in afterwards or whether it's plaster that's come off, because that brick matches the chimney.
I'm imagining the red brick was later stuff, because the chimneys would have been added when he turned it into
a mansion
home rather than the monastery bit.
Yeah.
And where it was the doorway, that was bricked up with the red brick.
Oh yeah. Makes sense. And then you can see all the foundations, I said, for the other parts of it. I don't know whether these are the bits from before he had it or after he had it and it's just fallen down since. Because on the picture, that bit that sticks out there, this bit here, wasn't on the second picture. So I think this might be
monastery.
The old abbey or whatever monastery. And then he's built on top of it, obviously, and then knocked down walls or it fell down, because obviously it would have, after the dissolution of the monasteries by King Henry VIII, it wouldn't have been a monastery anymore, would it? What I find really weird is just to walk along here and think that people like 500 years ago would have been walking and living in this area. Sort of, it humbles you to think about it. I know, I'm a bit weird sometimes. No climbing. I wasn't even tempted. Oh, what's in the floor here? Is this a well? Yes, it looks like it was a well. I can see water at the bottom. See water at the bottom there. I think it's a well, Bob.
Well, I never.
And if you leave this bit in, I've just said well like 6 times.
Well, I didn't.
Here we go. We've got another bit of information. Chapter house. was once the entrance to the chapter house where the canons met for their daily meetings. Wahlsteen blocked up the arches, still visible on the other side, when he converted the room to his private chapel. Can you still see it on the other side? Oh, possibly. I don't know. It's just that it said here, so I just thought. Oh yeah, you can see where the archway was here. Hello, my good man.
Well, hello there.
Yes, here's the arch bit here. Do you see the arch there, and on this side too?
Note the flying buttresses.
As I always say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We've got some more tiles here. Within these cloister walks survive the finest collection of medieval tiles in southern England. That's cool. You've got some examples of the actual tiles that we've got here. And there's a picture of it. And we can't see all of it because it's covered, I'm assuming again. But yeah, you can see them there. You can see the patterns on them, still quite well preserved. You've got some more over there. That's cool. So far this vlog has been about broken walls and old tiles. We find it interesting. I don't know if anyone else does. Comment below if you like visiting ruins and stately homes and stuff like that. Stately homes, I do admit, are more interesting because they've got more to see, but I do still really enjoy visiting like ruins like this. There's so many of them over England, so more fireplaces that go to nowhere. There's a blocked up door there. Bob taking a picture of tiles, trying to decide what tiles he wants. Go through these little stairs. There's not many, so this just takes us out the other side. Oh, dangerous! Don't fall over. I will. There was another staircase there by the looks of it. This is just out the other side. There's not a lot to see out this side though. There's another bit of ruins there. We assume it's part of this, but it's not something you can see. You can't get to that bit. So I wonder what that bit is. We're probably going to look around the garden centre next because it's just next door. You don't actually have to pay to see this at all. You do have to pay for parking if you're parking here. It's only £2 for the day, so it's not too bad. So yeah, a bit cheaper than Porchester Castle. Porchester Castle was £7 something. It's this like little barn type thing. I don't know what it is. The roof looks relatively modern.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's like part of the old building. Somebody just said
Yeah.
to have that as a barn.
Yeah, it's been bricked up inside the window, but you've still got the old window there, which is kind of cool. I'm just going to take a little walk around the outside of the grounds that's left. You see it behind us, it looks quite nice from here, look. It's pretty.
You are here.
So the camera angles aren't great. I am just vlogging on my phone, so I've just pointed out there's like one little patch of daffodils in the middle of this big grass patch, lawn, whatever you want to call it. We're just saying that when you're in the sun it's nice and warm.
Yeah, a bit warmth.
Yeah, it's not hot, obviously.
It's not Florida standards.
No, it's warm. But when we're in the shade I was getting freezing, so it's nice.
Assuming this is the overspill car park.
Well, I wouldn't say overspill, it's just the car park. You've got the little car park and big car park. So here's what seems to be just the normal car park. We parked in the little bit over there. So back in the car, there's a nice little wander around Titchfield Abbey. Bob's glasses are still not changed. We are just going to head... Yeah. So we're in the car park here for Titchfield Abbey. Ignore the state of my window because it's filthy, and the garden centre's there. We actually pulled into that car park first because we missed the turning for this one. And that's where we're going to head next. I don't know about... I keep switching the camera back and forth and I don't know what it's going to be like when we download the video, so we'll have to see. see how we edit it, but you won't know anything about that because it will be edited out. So we will try and vlog a bit in the garden centre anyway, if we can. We might get some food there, possibly, because we're both hungry.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. I'm ravenous. I'm starvacating. So we'll catch up with you in a bit.
A few moments later.
So just made it to the garden centre. Some nice waterfalls, make you need a wee. Bob just looked over and was like, do you want to look over there at some stuff? And I was like, no, it's alright. And then I turned around and he'd already half gone down the path. And I was like, well, if you want to look, then we'll go look. But that's not what you asked.
Kind of like the ship Tucky, but
yeah.
Like that.
Takarama. Well, I like the garden mirrors, they're cool.
Draw my attention over.
Yeah, I do like them.
Age them up a bit so they look like the old ones from a brewing.
Yeah, well, the ones at the back look a bit older, don't they? I mean, these ones don't, but these ones, the way they're sort of the wood sort of burnt almost, they look a bit older. But you could do more waterfalls, or not waterfalls, fountains. I keep saying waterfalls. So that's a bird bath, yeah. I'll say solar powered. That's quite cool. It's the kind of thing we'd need for our house because we don't really have much power out to the garden.
Back up there, reminds me of the chimneys on the.
Oh yeah, and you can actually see the abbey over there. That's where we just were. Bargain, £249 for that one.
Yeah, no.
Bob has expensive taste.
That's why I married you.
No. I quite like these ones though. They're like resin.
They look like wood.
Yeah. They're cool.
I like that.
Yeah, they are nice. Magnolias are some of my favourite plants. We have a magnolia tree in the front garden. It's just in a pot, but they're all starting to flower. Do they? Does it? Does it?
Could you not smell it?
No.
Right.
Well, I'm slightly anosmic, so I can't smell. Very well. I can smell a slight hint, but
It's not a very strong one, but
yeah. I don't have a very good sense of smell, which is a blessing and a curse. But then it'll kick in every now and again for some random things. It's weird. It's like that flower I couldn't. Yeah, that flower I couldn't smell at all. Well, it's like a very faint smell. But yeah. So yeah, it's a bit difficult sometimes. The name of this place is called Stewart's Garden Centre, just so in case anyone knows, as it's right next to Titchfield Abbey. It's a Portsmouth postcode. I can't remember whether Titchfield's classed as Portsmouth or whether it's classed as Southampton. Oh, I like the snake's heads. I always like them. We did have some of them at one point. I think they died. We've both got green fingers, but then we just forget about them and don't look after them very well.
And in the garden much since we had the dog.
No. We haven't ever shown you in the garden because it's a state. Lovely deer statue for you. I could spend a fortune in these places. Bob found the tree fern. We managed to kill ours.
Oh, I think it's possibly still alive.
They're just so expensive, that's the problem. So like this little tiny one, £20. That one's 50. That's more established, so that's probably the better idea to buy something like that. But I probably wouldn't risk buying it now until we move.
Yeah.
I was tempted by the deer statues. There's 3 of them. I didn't see. Apparently he mentioned the other one, but I didn't see it. The third one.
600.
£600. What are they made of? Are they metal or is it like again resiny type? Sounds metal. Isn't too bad. Strawberries, I love strawberries. I never get a big enough stock to actually make it worthwhile. I end up like 2 or 3. You can't really do anything with 2 or 3 strawberries. You eat them, but you can't like make whole fruit salad out of them.
Not that you like much sugar fruit in.
I like strawberries though. If we had strawberries at home, I'd probably eat them like if we were growing them. Bulbs. I think this type of like when they're green, this colour. To me, they just look like they haven't grown enough.
Pretty.
Maidenhead aquatics. Marine tanks. They're a little bit more expensive. They're cute. I've never had. Have you had a marine tank, Bob? No. I'd love a marine tank. They're a lot of work, but I've always wanted one. Oh. The Colosseum. You have a fish tank with a wine rack if anyone wants it. We do have a fish tank at home. We've only got a few fish in it at the moment, but we have had a few over the years. We did have like a nice tank with cichlids in it, but they ended up fighting so much. It was a nightmare and killing each other. Cold water. Puffer fish. Are they non-marine ones? There they are. That's cool. I'd love puffer fish. They're so cute. You can't have them with small fish though. We currently have some tetras in our tank. I used to have crabs like this in my one of my tanks before, but they started to escape because you have like the cables at the back for the pump and stuff. They climbed up the pump and out the tank, so I had to put like tape over the holes, and then I never had crabs since in my tank because it just freaked me out. That's what I'm looking at.
So with the little frogs they used to have them. Like these whiptails and the algae eaters as well, large aquariums.
We had some rams before, didn't we? Not the rams, the above them, yeah.
We have had some rams. So the scent of looking at the frogs.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah, there's whitey goldens here and the dark ones.
I took warning on this and like this vlog, and if people are afraid of fish or frogs, not to watch it, or crabs. I'll just point out the big shrimp underneath the rock. They're a fan shrimp, and we're just saying we used to have a shrimp that had fans. We think it was a bamboo shrimp, but he had fans on his hands. Legs, whatever it is, and we used to call him jazz hands because he used to sit there with his hands out like this, trying to catch all the algae in the water. It was cool. Marine fish. Oh look, we found Nemo.
Wow.
Well, he's missing half of his orange, but we found Nemo.
No, fat hoops. They're that size of tanks.
Meh. That's one big eel. It says it's a venomous and poisonous marine species. I'm assuming it means the eel.
That one it's in the tank. If I say that, there's a fish in there with it, I suppose.
Yeah, we just say venomous and poisonous. That's cool. It's kind of cool, but I don't think I'd want it, to be honest. All the corals and stuff, and more Nemos in there. A bit bigger, those ones. In case anyone wants, you can get some clownfish socks, $5.99. They're cool. Just popping outside. Oh, it's not outside, it's still covered. Little fishies. I just love the way they come up going, feed me. You remind me of our dog. As soon as you go in the kitchen, he's like, oh, food. Like, no. Some cactuses here. It's very rude looking ones, but I'm just saying to Bob, I don't really understand air plants, how they work, how they stay alive. More cacti. Cacti or cactuses? I never know. Bob, is it cacti or cactuses?
Cacti, I think. Cactus for single, cacti for plural.
But then it's like octopus, isn't it? Octopus can be octopuses or octopi, both are acceptable. Yeah. So I don't know, maybe it's the same.
Yeah,
I found some Disney in here. Cheshire Cat and the Mad Hatter. Well, obviously they're not official, but they look like them. Just saying to Bob that I like these plates and bowls, but we both also like these. It's quite old-fashioned looking, but they're quite cute. $14.49, that's not a bad price. Some more Disney. A xylophone, put along with Pooh, and a puzzle. It's cool. When we're still in the garden centre, it's just like so we just call it like the gift section, and then we're going to go to the cafe. Oh, they're cute. That's a cute set. We wouldn't use it though, that's the problem. It would just sit there.
Decoration.
We have enough decoration around the house, Bob.
Never have too much decoration.
You just come to sit down in the cafe to get something to eat. Here's the menu. You hungry, Bob?
I'm hungry.
Me too. So we're just going to see what we're going to get for eats.
Not the breakfast menu.
The breakfast menu has... Is it finished?
11 a.m. Probably alongside it.
Yeah. I'm on the lunch side. Bob's on the breakfast side. Bob wants breakfast.
But it's gone.
Yeah. Okay. We'll let you know what we get in a minute. So we've ordered our food. I got a prawn and crayfish sandwich. We'll show it to you as well. Bob got a prawn and crayfish baked potato, and I've ordered a lemon drizzle cake and he's ordered a carrot cake. I got luxury hot chocolate because I'm a child, so I want one with squirty cream on it. And marshmallows. And Bob got a caramel latte. It was 31 something, £31 something. So it's not the cheapest thing. I mean, the sandwich is like £8.95. It comes with their fries though, so it's not too bad. The food's arrived. That's mine. My hot chocolate, lemon drizzle cake, Bob's carrot cake and latte, and baked potato.
Lovely thick slice.
Yeah, it looks good. Looks tasty. So we're going to enjoy this.
20 minutes later.
We just come out of the garden centre. We made some purchases.
I
some
spent my pocket money.
Yeah, we give ourselves like pocket money every month just to make sure. We'll show them properly when we get home, but here they are. They're in the back seat just because it's easier than putting them in the boot. I'm going to drive home now. It's about an hour and 15 minutes from here, so not too far.
Give my parents a call because they're babysitting the dog.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We will head back and then that'll be it. We'll probably sign off when we get back. Obviously this is just a one-off vlog, so hopefully you've all enjoyed it. But yeah, we will catch up with you in a bit.
Later.
Alright, so we're back in the house from our little trip out. It was good. We did a bit of shopping. Did we show you the plants?
Only in the boot quickly. Over the back seat of the car, sorry.
I'll show you them in a sec anyway. So yeah, we did, obviously, there's nothing to really update on because you saw us in the garden centre. We've updated you since then, so there's not really anything further to update. We got home. Bob's parents were here looking after the dog, so we said hello to them and they didn't stay long. We've had a cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
You had a latte when we got back. And now we're just chilling and relaxing.
I'm trying to focus on the dot where your camera is.
Yeah, it's over here. It's difficult to see, and I always look at the screen anyway, which is terrible. I shouldn't do that because it's really obvious on this one when you're looking at the screen. I'm going to be heading out to see a friend in a bit to catch up, so that would be good. You're probably going to be playing on your games all evening.
Yep, that's the plan.
Yeah, this is just a random vlog. We probably will do more of these now and then, but we're not going to commit ourselves to doing one every week yet. Because to be honest with you, our lives are pretty boring a lot of the time. We sit at home, we watch TV, we edit vlogs, and maybe I do some gaming, and that's about it. We don't really go anywhere. But we are going to try and do a bit more going to places.
At the minute, you're even taking a break from your gaming channel.
Yeah, so I normally stream 5 days a week on Twitch. But I haven't done it for over a week, just mental health problems, so I've stopped streaming for a bit because it wasn't healthy for me. But yeah, so
Gamer Orlo though, for those who like watching.
A Gamer Orlo, yeah. But the problem is that the VODs don't stay up very long, so there won't necessarily be anything on there because it's been a couple of weeks almost, so there won't be much on there because I haven't done it for a while. But anyway, I might get back to it. I was just taking a hiatus so that I could get my head in order and just sort of sort out what I need to do to not think about things, because I think about things too much and worry, so that's it. But yeah, I think that's about it. The dog's asleep on the floor.
Well, he's not asleep.
Well, yeah, he's sulking.
Being quiet. Yeah, he's not getting enough attention. Are you, Loki?
Loki. Hello.
Harold.
Says Loki. I'm trying not to move the camera around because there's lots of his fur over the floor because he molts like crazy. Here are the plants. The laptop there just updating the thing. So we've got I'm going to butcher the names. Calathea, I think. So it's that one. It's probably not the best light because of the lights in the background. We've got a philodendron, which is this one. It's basically like a cheese plant. And then this one, Bob's moving. Turn it round. Which is
Daffenbach tropical something like that.
yeah. I can't pronounce that name, but yeah. So,
Otherwise known as a plant, and a plant.
I'm not very good at the plant names, at the Latin names.
Matching pots. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we bought matching pots as well. But yeah, it's the most you've ever seen of our kitchen, I think, because we don't normally show much of it. But yeah, I mean, there's our kitchen if anyone's interested.
Don't pan around that way too much. There's too much mess.
Yeah, there's a lot of mess in the kitchen at the moment. But yeah, that's our kitchen. Yeah, so if you have... Oh, God, you can see the recycling. Don't look.
I block it, yeah.
There we go, you can't see the recycling now. So if you have enjoyed this little vlog, our little day out, please like or comment on the video. It really helps out. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate all the comments and all the likes and even all the views. Like, we've seen so much over the past few weeks. Like, I know we're not... Sorry, that's the dog's paws on the floor. His claws. I know we're not like huge YouTubers and we don't expect to be, but we appreciate every single person that does comment, so we really appreciate it and like, so thank you. And if you want to see more from us, please subscribe. We do have other social media, as some of you know. We are on Instagram, Papa and Joe Travels. There should be a little thing popping up on the screen here.
Now I've worked out how to do it.
And then Twitter at Papa Bear Travels. A little thing popping up on the screen here, maybe. We're also on Facebook, Papa Bear Travels. Sensing a theme here. But yeah, you can follow us there, or like, whatever it is, join the group. It's not a very chatty group yet, we haven't got many people in it, but we're trying to put more on it all the time, so hopefully you can help and contribute. But as I said, you could subscribe to this channel too, and then there'll be videos going up, lots of them, and we'll have a new holiday in September too. So thank you very much for watching, and we hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.